Is our reality just an elaborate simulation? Could the life we lead be nothing more than an intricate virtual reality created by a more advanced civilization or an all-knowing deity? This is not a new question. In fact, it was the focus of a fascinating experiment in the 1970s. The year was 1971. A group of researchers, led by renowned psychologist Philip Zimbardo, embarked on a groundbreaking study. It was known as the Stanford Prison Experiment. The experiment aimed to observe the psychological effects of perceived power and the interaction between prison officers and prisoners in a mock prison environment. The researchers recruited 24 male students, all of whom had no criminal background or psychological issues. They divided the volunteers randomly into two groups, prisoners and guards. The prison was a simulated environment set up in the basement of the Stanford Psychology Building. The experiment was supposed to last 2 weeks, but things took a dark turn. The guards began to internalize their roles, enforcing authoritarian measures and subjecting the prisoners to psychological torture. The prisoners, in turn, passively accepted the abuse, reinforcing their roles as victims. This disturbing transformation happened in just 6 days, prompting Zimbardo to prematurely end the experiment. The Stanford Prison Experiment provided a chilling insight into the human capacity to adapt to and internalize simulated realities, even when these realities are oppressive and dehumanizing. It raised profound questions about the nature of our perceived reality and the extent to which we are shaped by it. Fast forward to the 21st century. Today, the concept of living in a simulation is more relevant than ever. With the advent of advanced virtual reality technologies, we are inching closer to a future where simulated realities could become indistinguishable from our physical world. In the light of the Stanford Prison Experiment, one might wonder if we would willingly embrace these simulated realities despite the potential risks. Would we, like the participants of the experiment, internalize our roles within these simulations, even if they are oppressive or limiting? Or would we resist, seeking to maintain our autonomy and freedom? In conclusion, the Stanford Prison Experiment serves as a cautionary tale about the potential dangers of simulated realities. It reminds us that while the idea of living in a simulation may seem exciting and novel, it is not without its risks. We must approach this concept with caution and a critical mind, always questioning the nature of our perceived reality and our role within it. In a world increasingly blurring the lines between the real and the virtual, we must strive to balance our thirst for immersive experiences with a healthy respect for the power and potential dangers of simulated realities. For who knows, the simulation you willingly enter may not be as benign as it first appears.